People living in Italian towns under lockdown have described an anxious atmosphere. 11 towns across Lombardy and Veneto have been quarantined for at least the next 15 days, as Italian authorities scramble to contain the worst outbreak of the virus in Europe and the third worst in the world. A major priority now is to agree a common border strategy with neighbouring countries. A summit of health ministers is to be held in Rome, where tourists remain stoic.
We only have one life and we should enjoy it. We're not going to start hiding each time something happens, an epidemic here, an epidemic there. The flu epidemic also happens every year. It kills a lot of people too. We don't talk about it.
Yes, there are cases, and some cases are right near where we live. But objectively, we are not worried.
Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has called on governments to do more to prepare for a possible pandemic, the definition of which is when an infectious disease spreads easily from person to person in many parts of the world.
It is time to prepare. It is time to do everything you would do in preparing for a pandemic. In fact, the hope we have from the efforts in China is that it is clear that China and a number of other countries with smaller events have managed to suppress and contain the virus.
Clusters of the virus continue to emerge outside China, where the outbreak first began. It is now spread to 37 countries. On Monday, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, Oman and Bahrain all reported their first cases, all of which involve people travelling from Iran. Iran is one country which is particularly struggling to control its outbreak, which mostly centres on the holy city of Qom. On Monday, an Iranian lawmaker from this city said the government was covering up the extent of the outbreak, claiming there were 50 deaths there alone. It's a claim the country's deputy health minister denied. South Korea has the largest number of confirmed cases outside of China. The biggest virus clusters have been linked to a hospital and religious group near the southeastern city of Daegu. The level of concern in the city has led to a run on face masks as pharmacies and health providers struggle to keep up. Trent Murray, Euronews.